During this period of remote learning, lack of student interaction has been a common complaint. Students have been hesitant to speak, answer questions, or discuss ideas over Zoom. One solution to this problem is to use nonverbal methods to generate conversation and to formatively assess your students. Padlet is a great tool to solve this problem. Padlet allows students to answer questions or insert ideas online. Essentially, Padlet works like a big bulletin board where students can submit their own sticky notes. In this short video, we'll watch as students use Padlet to review geography concepts.
All right, thank you. All right, so I can already see that folks are in. So what we're doing is sharing examples that would correlate to the terms that are central to the unit, but also that we just reviewed with our GIM kit. So again, reflect on the experiences of 4 characters and provide examples that correlate to the academic vocabulary. So you would just need to do what we already see one person doing, which is hit the plus sign underneath and then add your example. But don't just like piggyback off of the person in front of you. Make sure that you hit the plus sign. Once you've added examples, you can go ahead and give some feedback. So you can ask a question, build upon an idea, or challenge the placement of the example, ABC feedback. Okay, so our terms: acculturation, assimilation, multiculturalism, ethnocentrism, and nativism. So Adam, I left you a question there, and I'm wondering if there might be a different category that we could attach that to. But I like that example, but it might fit somewhere better.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just clarify that nativism is when people believe that somebody else's culture is not only inferior, but may in fact need to be stopped or prevented, right? Like, so an example of nativism might be from our GIM kit, it would be a law that would try to restrict, say, immigration into an area because you're trying to prevent that culture from coming into your own culture. So that's why we think these two terms are very similar in some ways, because they're both judging another culture. Nativism would actually be then trying to prevent that culture from infusing. Yeah, so like Isabella capitalized on that example, I think, with maybe that could be multiculturalism. Oh, gosh, there are some really interesting examples that I actually hadn't originally, placed with different terms. And there are some that we'll still follow up on. I'm going to stop the share here for a second and say that we are going to come back because I want just a little bit more time to look at all of those, but I really appreciate the thoughtfulness of those contributions. And I really like that some of you stepped up and asked questions, challenged, like, wouldn't this be in a different category, etc. All right, so I don't know, what are some thoughts you have, or did you change your idea about any of those terms? Rhea, what do you think?
I thought like some examples were like on like the wrong places.